My computer. All right. So welcome everyone. Thank you for taking your Saturday, an hour or probably less than that out of your day to come on here and listen to what I have to show you guys and talk to you guys about. My name is Dustin Mansell. If you guys do not know me, if you guys are brought here with my text messages or my emails, or you're already on some of my teams, welcome or nice to meet you either way. All right. Quick history about myself, and I'm going to introduce you to some very powerful people in a minute here as well, and let them take over. But before I get to them, some history about myself. I was for 25 years, I was designing concerts. So if you've been to any concert around the United States, actually all over the world, I've been all over the world you've probably seen my designs from Britney Spears to Reba McEntire to Bon Jovi to even did something with Tony Hawk where we traveled and we set up half pipe and skateboards and motorcycles jumped all over. I designed that stuff as well. Now, unfortunately, last year about this time, obviously that got taken away. We all know the pandemic went away, no more live events, no more anything. So I have 5 kids and a wife and had to figure out something to do. Okay. And I was already dabbling into the MLM affiliate type stuff, work from home stuff years ago. I got into where I was doing direct mailing, with postcards. I did an AI that was doing your marketing on your Facebook. I did TVs. I did all kinds of cell phones. Probably 10 years ago, I was doing a cell phone. And I never really knew what to do. There was always certain people that were making all the money. And I couldn't figure it out. How are these guys making so much money? How are they driving around these fancy cars? So I just gave up. Started getting back into it, figured out that you need to start a company. So I started a company called ALN, Text ALN, and Ringless ALN. Had a bunch of people sign up using my product, okay? Also, to build a list, you have to build a massive list in order to be successful. I figured that out in this last year. It started to get more successful. Jumped into a program, which is trading Forex, which was doing very, very well. Problem is that I was the only one that was eating. I was the only one that was making money. The people I was bringing in, I would bring in 100 people a week and another 100 people would quit. And I couldn't figure it out. And I did not want to figure it out. I was done with it. My team couldn't eat. So I was done. So I was approached by a gentleman on here, Nicholas Lau. Didn't really even sell me on anything at all. He just was talking to me about some of my products, about what I have, what I'm doing. And I set up a meeting with Coach Carver and Ali. I don't know if Ali's on here or not. And we sat down. And when I learned that those guys gave up $500,000 per year and to leave a certain platform that we were with, to go and to jump to something else. And the reason why they left that is because their team was not getting paid. They were the only ones getting paid as well. That meant a lot to me. I'm really, really huge on making sure that anybody that my name is associated with gets paid. Just how it is. It's how I am. Also, when I could figure out something that you don't need to go talk to your mom and dad, you don't need to go talk to your sister, your brother, your next door neighbor, your coworker, and go and pitch them on something and work from home, when you could earn money from by yourself. If you don't like to talk to anybody, right? You can sit at home and make money from your cell phone. That stuff right there is very, very exciting to me. It really is. And the other platform that I was in, I'm not going to knock it. I loved it. What was going on? I put all my 110% into it. I did. It's just some of the things that were going on with the signals weren't winning. So how's my team going to eat when they're not getting real signals? How is my team going to eat when they're not getting real support, right? So who I'm going to introduce you to in a minute here, the support that we get here is we get onboarding. When you bring somebody in, there's onboarding that is involved with it. If you have questions, they answer your questions. They do. It's pretty amazing, the support that they have, to where when you take a guy like me, which is JJ needs to be a panelist. I'm just seeing him. Hold on one sec here. Boom. Sorry. Promote panelists. All right, cool. When you see guys that help out, right, and the support that you get. So if somebody on board, if somebody comes in, you have a team that welcomes you. They make sure that you are eating as well. That is very, very powerful to me. Very, very powerful to my one of my business partners, Mark Usselman, who's on here as well. He's on a panelist here, but it's what we're all about. We want to make sure that everybody eats. Okay. So before I go into the rest of the stuff, when I'm done, or I'm not going into anything, I think Coach Carver is going to go into it. And you guys might know him. If you guys were in Epic, or you guys are in Epic, you guys know that the guy who's coaching binary options, right? He's one of the guys that reached out to me. So without anything else, what are you already a diamond in the current one, something like that, Thomas?
Yeah, brother, we're closing in on presidential here, hopefully today.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Carver, which is my new business partner, and we're gonna just destroy what's going on. Once he's done telling you guys about it, I'm gonna let you guys know about the bonuses. with me and how you guys can be the first people to sign up. And I'm talking thousands of people. We're going to get signed up for this thing. So we're going to blow it out of the park. So what do you got here, Thomas?
For sure, brother. For sure. Yeah, guys, Dustin's absolutely right. It's hard being in a position where you're one of the only ones making money in your team and your leaders are suffering. And that was one of the very reasons why we went out there and started exploring, different options. And, we're going to go through and break this down for you guys and show you that the company we had found is it's not only a place where we can survive, but we can thrive. I've been with the company now exactly 3 weeks and a day. And I've never seen morale this high. The whole team's winning. The whole team's doing great. Just the environment, it's a completely different vibe and it's amazing in itself. But I'll tell you what, guys, I can sit here and I can talk to you about how amazing it is all day. I think what we should do is just put you guys in a position where you can see how amazing it is for yourself. So I'll go ahead, I'll throw some slides. We'll even show you guys a demo on the application as well. I'm actually going to hand it over to one of my business partners, let him go ahead and kick this thing off. We have Nicholas Lau. He's a servant leader, always leading from the front. He also walked away from a substantial amount of money and, put himself and his team in a position to truly win. Nicholas, I love you, bro. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to hand this over to you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. My name is Nicholas Lau. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and me and Dustin actually go back a long way. We've been in a lot of different programs together. We ran it up, and he is one of the best in the industry when it comes to creating revolutionary software to help our business and generate leads and stuff. So I've used a lot of his products. I know he is an excellent businessman, an ethical businessman, the type of partner you'd want. So I'm so happy to be running this up with him. So anyways, the name of the company is B, and B is for a better you for a better tomorrow. The company is based out of Dubai. And just before we get started, a little disclaimer. We cannot guarantee any sort of income results here. We don't know what your work ethic is. We don't know what type of time you're going to put into learning the trading or if you're ever going to tell a person about it. But what we can promise you is that if you take these tools and if you take our resources and put them to work for you, it will absolutely change your life. But more importantly than that, you'll have the power to change somebody else's life. Next slide. All right, so as a lot of you probably already know, artificial intelligence will replace half of jobs in the next decade. You guys see it all the time. When you go into different stores, they have different kiosks. You go into McDonald's, they want you to order from these machines now rather than from the teller. Actually, as a matter of fact, I just recently saw, you can buy crypto at the grocery store now. I thought that one kind of blew me away. But there's just so many things that are going on where, machines are doing the jobs of, human beings. So for myself personally, I have a background as a software engineer. I was a manual software tester. So in the software industry, whenever we had code that had to go out, I had to manually test the code. Well, over time, that went towards automation, where the robots can do all the testing for you. So I had to make a decision. I said, okay, do I want to, go back and get more education and stuff? And at the time, I was starting online business, and I just decided, I said, listen, if I'm going to build somebody's empire, and I'm going to use automation, it's going to be my empire, not for somebody else. So I decided to work for myself. And a lot of the things that you see today are things that I implement in my business. Dustin implements in his business. Thomas does as well. Next slide. All right, so these are the owners of B, these three brothers, Moin, Munir, and Isan. Now, these brothers have an absolutely amazing story. They were actually raised in the UK at a very young age. They were separated. There's deaths in the family, and for whatever reason, the brothers were split up. When it came into their teenage years, they were actually brought back together. They reunited in their teenage years, and they decided at that point that they weren't going to leave each other's side again. So they decided to live together. They took on whatever odd jobs they needed to. They probably even spent some time on the streets, whatever they needed to do to take care of each other. And over time, they ran into an industry called network marketing. And they did very well in network marketing. Together, they did very well and ran it up in probably like 3 different companies. And for whatever reason, things didn't work out. And they decided, you know what, we're really smart. We know what we're doing. Why don't we start our own company? So they started working together, and they did a few things, and then they ran into the Forex industry, foreign exchange, which we'll get into that, currency trading. And they decided to build a business based on that. And it is the next wave. They were at the right place at the right time. They've actually been in business now for 3 years. And for those of you that understand business, those first 3 years of a business are very critical. And most companies do not make it out of their first 3 years. They're headed into their fourth year, and they're headed in with a lot of momentum. We just recently joined in the last probably 3 weeks, and we've brought in 4,000 people. So this company is headed in the right direction. We came in at the right time. So I'm really happy to be joining forces with these three brothers. Next slide, sir. All right, so they have been featured on magazines like Forbes for leaders in innovation. They've been mentioned on the same cover as people like Ashton Kutcher, Kylie Jenner, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, people that are actually leading some sort of technological innovation and revolution out there. So when it comes to, being able to make money with automation, with your smartphone, with your tablets, these guys have been way ahead of the curve. Next slide. All right, so over here at B, it's not just about education, it's about a lifestyle. They actually have a travel division too. So not only a lot of you are here because you have connections to the Forex industry, you've been, other programs with Dustin or other folks. So the thing here that's a little bit different is they're selling this vision of trade and travel. And it's such a beautiful combination, because for those of you that follow social media, any of these 6 or 7 figure traders out there, they live a pretty good life, right? They make money on their computer and their phones, they're at the beaches, they're traveling. So it only made sense to bridge these two things together. And so when we get into the products in a little bit, you'll see exactly how this is all broken down. Next slide. All right, so the Forex market is the largest financial market in the world. Every single business day, $6.6 trillion on average is being traded. Now, if you can catch just a small percentage of that, you can make an absolute fortune for yourself. What's really cool about the Forex industry is that it's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It is a worldwide market. Basically, what Forex is to the financial market is like what soccer is to sports. It's the thing that is played everywhere. People know about it. Not everybody knows how to play it, but they are, aware of what's going on. So as long as banks around the world are trading money, you have a chance to tap into that and see what the banks are doing and get your piece of the pie. And that was not the case several years ago. It was only available to the wealthy, the banks, the hedge funds. You had to know somebody to get into this market. But now with all the technology, just people like yourself, me, we can participate in this market. So now over 10 million people are trading. It can be traded from your smartphone, from your tablet, from your computer, your laptop. As long as you have a connection to the internet, you can participate in this market. And now with digital currency, with crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything that's going and heading towards that blockchain, there's a lot of money to be made in the crypto market too. And this company is aware of that. So they have technology to help you learn how to trade crypto as well. Next slide. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the call over back to Coach Carver, because he knows these products inside and out. He plays with them every day. He makes money with them every day. There's nobody better to teach you about all these amazing softwares. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Coach.
I appreciate that, brother. I definitely appreciate that, guys. Yes, I definitely been dabbling in these various products here, been going through them, guys. Definitely loving them. I know the team's loving them. We'll just go through. We'll break them down for you, right? We've got MindHub. This is a learn on the go kind of environment, more of like an LMS, learning management system, where you have the ability to come in and learn from hundreds of different courses, things like Forex, crypto, real estate, blockchain, personal development, e-com, and much more, guys. It's available in multiple different languages. You have the ability to go in and go through and learn a module and then get tested on that module, where you get to actually, quiz yourself and your ability to continue to grow, where they'll tell you things like, hey, you got this one right, you got this wrong. This is going to be able to show you on the quiz how you can improve yourself, and that's ultimately going to help you become that better trader. Then we have things like WOW, right? This stands for World of Wisdom. This is our online streaming platform where you're going to be able to jump on with up to 1 million different users at the same time, guys. They just scaled it up to over 1 million users can be on a live session at one time, and you have this available in multiple different languages, daily live streams, guys. This is where you get to jump in, you get to learn about things like Forex, crypto, stocks, commodities. You get to come in and you even get to learn about some real estate, and they're adding in some e-commerce, personal development, and binary options as well, guys. This is a pretty amazing platform. They have over 1,000 hours of recorded sessions in there. They have playlists where you can go through and you can learn different modules and sections, stuff like that. definitely a powerful tool. We have Sense. This is a community where you can jump in. You can jump into different chats with, you know, various different 6, 7, 8-figure traders, share some markup ideas, kind of like keeps it a little more personal, where you can jump in and have like one-on-one conversations with some of these main educators. And then we have something like Shift. You know, this one here gets a lot of people excited. I'll actually go through and share my phone here in a sec. But guys, this right here is a very comprehensive, easy use market alert app, right? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. I'm gonna bring it up on my phone. I'm gonna show you that you can have the world's largest market in the palm of your hands, and you can jump into a trade with just a few clicks, right? So let me go ahead. I'm gonna bring this up on my phone, be able to share this for you guys and have you take a firsthand look of what right here has had our team so excited and making the money that they've been able to in this amount of time. So we'll jump on into it, pull up our Shift app here. We'll go ahead and refresh, make sure everything's current. All right, so this is what it's going to be right here on the main screen. This is going to be every trade that is currently running, right? So right now we have this first trade here was Euro AUD. As you see, the little check mark right there has already achieved take profit 1. This was a sell. Maybe this trade alert just came through, right? Maybe it came up here in the upper right-hand corner and said, hey, we have a sell on Euro AUD. It popped up, push notification to your phone, and then it pull it up. Maybe you don't know what lot size to trade on. You can click on this little calculator right here. You can say, hey, I've got a $2,356 balance. I'm doing 2% risk. And let me go ahead and it doesn't have the current price because it's closed for the weekend, but it would give you your lot size that you should use. And then you want to come in, you want to copy your take profit, go over to MetaTrader 4, simply paste it, come back, grab your stop loss, paste it. Now, if you guys actually have Android, I'm sorry that I am unfortunately an iPhone user. If you have Android, you get to use Pipify. It makes it even simpler to where you don't have to transition from Shift to MetaTrader 4. It just creates an overlay for you, but super simple to use. Who would like the ability to just come in, one click, tap, copy, and paste? Makes life so much easier. I've been kind of timing myself, like when I go ahead and I jump into a trade and see how fast I can do it. I think my fastest one was like maybe at most 15 seconds. Like it is crazy, guys. Like 15, 20 seconds, you're jumping into a trade. You'll see some analysis in here from time to time. You'll see a nice little disclaimer. Here's another trade, GBP CAD, right? This is the Great British Pound and the Canadian dollar. It's achieved take profit 2 and it's 50 pips. Take a look at this. Use Swiss, take profit 1, achieve. Some of these are still running, guys. Like, I mean, a lot of these are here too. This one achieved take profit 4, 100 pips, has the analysis right there. Look at this. Another one, TP1 or TP3, 101 pips. Look at this. Guys, this is crazy. 300 pips achieved TP5. This stuff is massive. It was crazy when we first got locked into the platform. We jumped in. I was still onboarding some of our leaders, and my guys were hitting me up. They're like, man, like I've been using the Shift app. We jumped on Oracle. We were getting some of these scanners. I've already caught like several hundred pips. And I'm like, okay, like let me calm down. Like I'll teach you how to count pips here in a minute. And then we go to take a look and it's like, no, they actually did. Like they got plugged in the right time. A couple of trades came across and just started clicking buttons, jumping in trades and riding these up. Look at this, like 300 pips profit. This is massive, right? Here's another one, 336 currently in profit, making its way towards that TP6 of 500 pips. So this is very powerful. You can come in, you can take a look at the pip stars here. You can take a look overall for this month. You know, we've had a really good turnout. I mean, someone drop in the chat box, drop a 1 if you'd be willing to take this gentleman's trades, lose 142 pips to gain 1,202 plus. I know I definitely would. I'd definitely take this gentleman's trades here, and you can come in, you can see all the different badges that he's won. They kind of gamify it for these educators and put them in a position where they get to have a little friendly competition with each other. You get to see killed every target, total trades won. You get to see all the trades that they had called out, winners and losers, full transparency right here at the palm of your hands. You get to see it. We can see the breakdown for the weekly. Not bad. Gus had 100% accuracy week. Congratulations, Gus. That is massive. Take a look at Bry here. 121 gain, 33 loss. Guys, this is some good stuff here. You take a look at all time. Look at this. All time, you can see all the results, all the traders, how they did. It's all right here, full transparency. No, you know, saying it was this or that or the other. You have it right here, right? Documentation beats conversation. Now you're asking yourself, hey, maybe I don't know how to use the application. Go ahead and click on mastery at the bottom right. You have 6 tutorial videos to walk you through it. And then you also have 22 Forex fundamental courses within the app itself. You can come in, you can watch. It's all in here. If you wanted to access that, that calculator again, go ahead and click on tools. You have that lot size calculator there. You can switch it between any of these pairs, figure out what size you would use. Guys, just amazing tools right here at the palm of your hand. You get live notifications, and you'll even get notifications when some of these educators are going live on the WOW platform. You have the ability to say, hey, I like this educator. I'd like to get notified when they go live. It's going to go ahead and it's going to send you a notification on your app here, and it's going to let you know when they're going live. You'll get your trade alerts getting pushed through. You can figure out, who you'd like to see. Also, maybe you come to the Pipstars and you say, hey, I only want to see trade alerts from Bry, DMC, and Freddie, right? When you come here to the main screen, you have the ability to filter the trade alerts to where you only want to see these, right? So you can say, boom, DMC, and, let me go and get Fred. Click done. Now you're only going to receive trade alerts from these guys, right? So it's pretty cool the way that you can filter all this out. You can go ahead and, choose who you want to receive signals from and make it work. So let me go ahead. I'll stop sharing this. We'll jump back into it. Guys, this is amazing, right? Let me know, like, what do you think? And the way you see this stuff, the way they put this stuff together, to me, it's absolutely mind blowing, right? They create all their own products. It's nothing white labeled. It's not like, it's more of the same. Like this is like proprietary stuff that they've been able to, go ahead and develop themselves. And then you got things like this, right? Check it out. NFX, like Dustin had mentioned, I was a binary options educator. This right here is their binary options. If you guys don't know what binary options is, it's time to check it out, because it's going to be a lot more like fast paced, right? You no longer have to figure out how far price is going to move. You just need to know whether price is going to move up or if it's going to move down within a certain period of time. This is their Nitro Forex, guys. They have their own application. It sends you push notifications. Hey, we're going to take a 1-minute call when price hits this point. Then you're going to get a notification. Hey, it's approaching the entry. Get ready. And then trade is activated. Congratulations, the trade of won. You guys, the results on the NFX side is insane. You see 80, 90% win rate. These guys are kicking out trades all day long, right? So you have the ability to have access to the academy, which is in the WOW platform, and then you'll have the application as well. And I believe there's 4 tutorial videos for that. For my more intermediate and advanced users, guys, Titan. This is a massive, massive tool right here. You have access to the academy and the app. We've been with this company now for 3 weeks, and during this time, we've only seen 2 stop losses hit within this platform. Let me say that again for those of you that didn't hear me. Wall Street Titan. This is our Wall Street Master app here, right? We have seen only 2 stop losses hit in 3 weeks. I've watched people grow their account 30% in one day with this thing. This is going to be more for our intermediate and advanced users, guys. If you want to come in, you want to trade things like US 30, NAS 100, German 30, right? You have it all right there. Then we have Relic, right? Relic is actually just getting ready to be released. And in fact, the application was just dropped on the App Store today. This is a market prediction algorithm. This is going to be the crypto version of what I just showed you with Shift, right? And these guys have been back testing this since November, where they have grown hundreds of thousands of %, right? I can't make this stuff up. You guys can go in, you can see it for yourself. The trade history, it is insane. Then we have Mira going to be coming out here in the near future. Also, the same thing, the academy and the application. This is going to be for stocks, indices, futures, and other commodities. And then, like I had mentioned before, we have Oracle. This is our scanner application. This is our platform where all of our scanners are housed. The cool thing about these scanners, guys, is they have a standard. You have to have at least 80% efficacy or higher. That means that the trade alerts that these scanners kick out have to be 80% accurate or higher to remain on the platform. You have things like the Cosmic Cloud, Euro Titan, right? You have some of these scanners can actually scan 22 different pairs on 3 different time frames. One of them they're coming out with is a butterfly effect, which will be able to do 60 different pairs. You have one that just sits there and scans US 30 all day, guys. Definitely some powerful tools that we have access to. And honestly, at the end of the day, these tools, they work, right? They definitely do. I love them. I'm truly blessed and honored to be able to be partnered up with a company who is able to produce such, tools here like this. So guys, probably asking yourself, what does it look like to get involved in this platform? We'll go ahead and we'll start with it. Let's say everything that we just talked about, everything that we just shared, you say, hey, I want it all. You go with that Gold Learn Prime, come in $13.99 to start, $179 a month. You're going to have access to Wow, Shift, MindHub, Oracle, Sense, have access to all of the NFX, Titan, and Relic, right? Maybe you want to dial it back a little bit. Say, hey, maybe I don't need all that stuff. Let me go with Gold Learn. You'll still have access to Wow, Shift, MindHub, Oracle, and Sense. $7.99 to start, $149 a month. Maybe you want to dial it back a little bit more. Say, hey, let me just get started with Wow, Shift, and MindHub. That's silver at $4.99 to start, $149 a month. Or maybe you're like, hey, let me just get my foot in the door, right? Let me go through, let me jump on those live sessions. Let me have access to thousands of hours of, previously recorded material. And let me jump in with that Shift app where I can just come in and copy and paste. Go ahead and get started with Bronze Learn, $199 to start, $149 a month. You can upgrade later as you go through and you start to see some of the value. Maybe you're somebody who's in a developing country, or maybe you yourself have a team in a developing country. You're able to put them in a position where they can actually win. And I truly like this as well, right? Rookie package, you get access to the Shift app and those 22 Forex fundamental courses, $99 to start, $49 a month. There's a lot of countries. There's like 15, 20 different countries on this list that's not even added. Very powerful. They've been going through, they've been adding it for us. Maybe you're like myself, you want to trade and you want to travel. You can go ahead, you can enroll both of those packages together, go over and switch it to Elite. We'll go through, let's start with this. All right, Elite Bronze, you get access to Wow, Shift, the travel platform. You get up to 75% discounts on hotels, cars, and then there's even access to flights there. You get 10,000 free Quest dollars, $379 to start, $149 a month. Maybe you want to step it up, add in MindHub and cruises, and then you have access to those merchant gift cards. You get 20,000 additional Quest dollars, making it 30,000. Go with Elite Silver. Maybe you want to go ahead and add in that Oracle Sense. Now you're adding in Quest trips where you can receive up to vacations, 90% discounts, like not making this stuff up, guys. We went through, we found a bunch of them and it was insane. One of our guys found a Mexico trip, 7-day trip to Mexico, one of the biggest resorts. And it was originally like $950 and he grabbed it for $150. So you go ahead and have access to things like that. Activities, right? I was looking at some of the activities when I was actually on Vegas. I saw you could fly around Vegas, a helicopter private tour for 2 hours for like $90. I was blown away. Merchants, then you have 80,000 free Quest dollars that you guys can use for those Quest trips, right? That's your gold package there. If you're somebody that's just like, look, let me get it all. You got Elite Gold Prime. You have access to all the trading, all the travel, everything that we went over and we talked about today. You have that there. Now, maybe you're somebody that's like, hey, let me go ahead and get my membership free. Maybe I don't want to pay that $149 a month. Maybe I don't want to pay that $179 a month. Let me go ahead and let me get access to a free membership. If you see the value in this and you say, hey, I know somebody that likes to trade. I know somebody that likes to travel. Let me plug them in here. Let me put them in a position so they can win. And then I can go ahead and get my membership free. Regardless of what membership they come in on, you're going to go ahead and have your membership free. Now, I'll tell you what, guys, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to pass this over to another amazing individual. He served his country. He's a sergeant in the Army Reserve, guys. He's been in this industry for pretty much the same amount of time I have. And, he's been leading it from the front each and everywhere he goes. The guy definitely, he knows what it takes to build a massive organization. And I think it'd be fair for me to go ahead and have him break down this second part of this presentation. For those of you that want to go ahead and you want to build a business, you want to take part in the optional side and you say, hey, let me share this with the masses. This part is for you. But guys, get in where you fit in. If you want to trade. If you want to travel. If you're somebody that wants to do all the above and you want to share it with other people, awesome. You're in the right place, the right time, the right opportunity with the right people to be able to do so. So let me go ahead and let me pass it to JJ Uribe.
Thank you, Thomas. And thank you guys for being on this call. Listen, guys, there's never been a better time to make money comfortably from your home with the products that we have, really. And it's insane because Thomas just showed you one application that this company has. It's very simple to use. And we have team members that are winning, team members that are making money with these products. Again, that's just one tool that he showed you how to use. And so that's why roughly 80% of the people in this organization, they're just all customers. But I want you guys to understand. And before I get started, my name is JJ Uribe. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm a professional sports bettor. And that's actually why I moved out here. But I've been working comfortably from home for the last 10 years because of the power of technology. Now, I want you guys to understand, though, I was a blue-collar worker. I was working as a fabricating steel, welding steel, and I just decided that I didn't want to do that anymore and started making money for myself working from home. And one thing in one industry that I want to speak about right here is an industry that I love. It's called referral marketing. So as I said before, when you have products and tools that are going to have an impact on your life, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to get excited. You're going to share it. And that's what I love about this company and this marketing model, is the fact that I can have a tool that's going to help me make money from home. And I'm going to get excited and I'm going to go ahead and share it with people, because why wouldn't I, And so for me, after I bought the products, I upgraded to IBP. I paid a $45 fee. It's a yearly fee to make unlimited amount of money. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down. There's 6 different ways to get paid here, which is pretty incredible, guys. So the first way that you get paid, and if we can show it, you get a 10% fast start bonus. So for example, you get somebody to buy the Elite Silver. Okay, I get a fast start bonus. I get a direct sale that goes right into my e-wallet, and I get paid weekly on that. But you know what? Not everybody's going to want Elite Silver. Some people are going to go right to a gold subscription. That's what I did. That's what Thomas did. Ali and every speaker on this call, because we truly believe in these products. And so when you get somebody that understands the value that we have, they're going to go ahead and buy a gold. And now when you sell that first gold subscription, that fast start bonus actually is going to go to 20%. So 10% for the first sale. After that, for life, every single sale is going to be 20%. So now in Elite Silver, when they pay $950, you're going to get $190. You sell a basic bronze package, $199 would cost them. You're making $40. Pretty awesome, right? But you know what? There's a lot more to this, and there's a lot more important ways to get paid here, and that's the power of residual income. And so what we're going to show you, if we can show the volume here, it's very simple. What I love about the way that we get paid is you're a team builder. You're building an organization, not just you, but with other people. And so, for example, if I bring a team member, and you see there's team left, team right. On team left, I bring in a few buddies, and together we can all of the volume is compounded together. So team left would be 1,200 GV or volume points, and then the same thing for team right, 1,200 residual check of 500 a month. And we actually get paid partially every week, which is pretty amazing. But the cool thing is, I know the volume's not going to stop there. I'm going to get momentum, because for one, we already know people are excited about these products, and it's the greatest way to compound your growth with an organization like that. So the next rank is going to be Sapphire. Your team left gets to 4,000, your team right gets to 4,000, and you're making $1,500 paid residually every single month. Again, it's breaking down by weeks. And I want you guys to understand that, your 4th week of the cycle, and just think of it like monthly, 4th week of the cycle, your 4th week of that month, you're going to get paid the full amount of money depending on your rank. So if you hit the rank of Emerald, and just say that you were a consultant for the first 3 weeks, as you can see, Emerald is 8,500. You're going to get the difference between what you would have made as a consultant, and you're going to get paid on the 4th week as an Emerald. Pretty amazing stuff, guys. I want to show you a graph here, and it's going to show you all the team ranks that you actually get paid at. See, this business is really about what you want to do with it. You want to make part-time money. You can do that as a consultant. You want to make more of like a full-time income. Ruby, you're making 4,000. Emerald, 8,500. But guys, there's people in this organization that are making a whole lot more than that. In fact, we've teamed up with guys in this company that are at those ambassador ranks. It's pretty amazing, because all we're doing is sharing products that literally have an impact on people's lives all around the world. And you have the power to do that. I want you guys to understand, there's a famous guy, James Paul Getty, he said, I'd rather have the efforts of 1% of 100 efforts versus 100% of my own. That's because we're leveraging each other's time. We're all helping each other collectively. And that's what we do with this pay plan. But this is not it, guys. This is not it. In fact, there's a unilevel matching bonus. It's 10% that you get paid. It's like a finder's fee. So there's going to be people in this, they're going to go straight to, I'm going to go ahead and build this business up. So for example, if I brought in, say, Thomas is going to crush the rank of Sapphire. He's at $1,500 a month. The company is going to pay me an additional check where I'm making $150 a month. And I know Thomas is going to stop there, because this guy is a super stud. He's going to keep on hitting those crazy ranks, and I'm going to get 10% paid for by the company. And that's like that for every single every single person I bring in. I get 10% of the efforts that they bring. Like I said, it's a finder's fee, and it's unlimited when it comes to that as well. let's get to the next one. Doesn't stop with that, folks. There's a generation pay. And what I love is, listen, if I know a guy who's a good network marketer, what he's going to do is he's going to have his leaders. And that means I'm going to get generational bonuses on those leaders as well. So for example, Thomas, he brings his top tier leader. I'm going to get first generation pay on that, which would be 5%. Then a second generation pay of whatever that leader brings, whoever his leader is. And it goes all the way to 4 generations. So it's amazing, guys, because again, it's unlimited as we hit these different types of ways to get paid. And again, that's not it. What I love about this company, guys, is they truly like to compensate the field. And if we could get to that next slide, I want to show you that we also get a monthly expense plan. So say you get into this organization, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go all in. This is what I want to build. And as you hit the rank of diamond, not only are you making the fast start bonuses, not are you making that minimum residual, but you're also making the generation, you're making the check match, and you're making a monthly expense bonus as well, because they understand that we're going to be traveling. We're going to be giving incentives and perks to our teams. And they pay us that, just anywhere from 1 to 10,000 a month. And it's not only that. Listen, Thomas, Ali, me, and every single leader on this call, Dustin, all of us are doing this because we want to create a legacy. This is not about quick money. This is about building money for longevity. Okay. And so, Thomas Carver, he's a father of 4. He's doing this for his family. And we get to, once you hit the rank of diamond, we're making anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 that are put away in a trust over the next 5 years. After those 5 years, we're able to actually take that money out, and help, it'll help us out for our family members. So it's pretty amazing, guys. That's why we're doing this. This is for longevity. This is already a $100 million company. We're trying to make it a multi-million-dollar company, and you guys have that opportunity. So as far as we have a diamond retreat. It's amazing, folks, I know, but when you hit the rank of diamond, you actually get flown out by the company to Dubai. And we're going to be meeting with all the top leaders in the company, the corporate team, and every single diamond. So I'm extremely excited about that, because we have a lot of things going on when it comes to this retreat. And this is not it, by the way, guys. This is not it. We have other retreats that will be coming in before and after that we can talk about when you're on the team. But the other thing that I want to mention here is that we also have some other bonuses here. When you hit the rank of diamond, again, another $60,000 bonus amount. And you have basically the next 4 months to hit that. Presidential diamond, 150,000, royal diamond, 300,000. The numbers are crazy, but what I love about this company, again, they really do compensate the field. So you might be asking yourself, well, how do I scale my business? Well, we have a quantum personal business assistant app. Guys, this is a technology company with crazy amounts of apps that are going to have an impact on your life. And so when you download this app, you're able to import your contacts, and you can send them drip campaigns. Okay. You can send them all the information, and it's already on the app, and they do the follow-up for you, right? So fortune's in the follow-up, the app's going to follow up for you. You can absolutely calculate your days, because you can schedule everything in that app. It's pretty amazing what we have here. And guys, listen, what's amazing is the fact that people are winning. They're all winning with the tools, the products, the services. That's the most important thing. You have to lead with the product. We have the product. Then you got to be with the right team. You got to be at the right time in the right place with the right team. That's what we have. We have a very fast growing team. In fact, our team is breaking records. We have a chance really to break the all-time record, and we did it in 3 weeks. We're talking about thousands of people have seen the vision of what we're talking about here. A lot of it's all because of the tools, because of the company, because of the team. And so I want you guys to understand that you might think of yourself as a novice. That's fine. We're here to help you win. This is not one time where we're on a call and we're not going to help you. If you need help with the services, we got your back. You need help to scale your business, we got your back. And I want you to understand the people that you're going to meet, they're amazing. I met my wife through this industry. I met all my best friends in this industry. It's an amazing industry. And in fact, I'm going to bring in another amazing person. He's one of my best friends. He's my business partners. He's a servant leader. He walked away from $650,000 because it wasn't about the money. It's about being with the right company. It's about being with the right tools. And fortunately, we have that here. And without further ado, I want to bring him up. His name's Ali Saleh. Ali, go ahead and take it away, my brother.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Amazing presentation. I hope everybody can hear me well and see me. I apologize. I'm not in my office. I'm in the car right now. It's a holiday, so just had to be with family today. But I'm super stoked. I'm pumped because, you know, one of the things that we care about the most is our team. And one of the reasons why Thomas and myself have partnered initially when we first started working together was so that we can create the environment and the ecosystem for our teams to never be left behind. And, you know, you'll always hear people have amazing experiences in some companies and certain platforms, and then you hear some people have horrible experiences. And it's because everything lives and dies and rises and falls with leadership. And we're here to support you in whatever it is that you need for you to pursue your happiness and your goals and your dreams. And as Thomas is writing in the chat, you know, to those individuals who are asking questions about getting your MetaTrader 4 account set up and things of that nature, we're going to support you on that too, right? We don't just throw people to the wolves. We're here to support you in every way possible. But a little bit about me. I started trading back in 2016.
You're muted, bro.
Ali, you got muted.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
perfect. Awesome. So I started trading in 2016. The first trade I ever placed in my life completely changed my life. I knew things would never be the same for me because I realized I no longer had to clock in and out in order for me to pay my bills and to take care of my family, to go on vacations. And I got a new lease on life, right? This is for a company called B. And B, the reason why we partnered with B specifically is because their products and services are bar none some of the best in the industry. Nothing can compare to what this platform has to offer. And when we were hunting for a new home, we reached out to MLM consultants that we know in the industry. People have launched over 70 different companies from a consulting perspective. And we said, where do we go? This is our niche. This is where we're at. This is how our team is. And they all suggested with flying colors that we plant our flags with B. Now, you guys heard an amazing opportunity that's going to change your life. And I'm sure you guys are really excited about this, and you might have some more questions. Now, when it comes to being really excited and having questions, there's two things that can happen through this process. The way you get your excitement into action is by taking action. And the best way to eliminate your confusion is to become part of the solution. And part of the solution is locking arms. And as we take you through the process, as you are acclimated to the industry and to the platform and to the applications here with B, that's when you start becoming more and more and more accustomed to how we do business and how we make money. Since we launched this platform, over 100% of our team is in profit. Not one person has had a losing week. And I need you guys to understand how important that is. And I'm sure Thomas has already told you guys that this company is already pressure tested themselves. They hired the company that the FTC hires to pressure test network marketing companies and Forex platforms and financial market platforms just to ensure that they're doing right by the constituents here in the United States and abroad. And this company got an A+ rating, flying colors, a 42-page document that's going to be released pretty soon in order for everybody to see how sustainable and how rock solid this company is. So you can rest assured that this is a legacy company, right? Now, when it comes to this opportunity, whether you're here to build or trade, it does not matter. Being part of the system is what's going to benefit you. Now, when you are hearing this and you're talking to individuals who do make a decent amount of money in residual income, you probably sit there and say, well, I don't know how I'm going to get there. I'll let you know, a year ago from today, I had 0 residual income. I had 499 friends on Facebook. I had 730 followers on Instagram. But I knew I wanted to step into the space because the world became unique. I mean, I knew that what I was doing to generate income was no longer going to serve its purpose anymore. And I had to shift, right? Was it easy? Absolutely not. But was I able of doing it? 100%. All it took was a little bit of sweat equity. So whenever you're looking at a platform like this, you have to ask yourself 3 questions. Is this something that I think I can do? And if I think I can do it, if the answer to that is yes, is there another person out there who's seeing success with this platform? And the third question is, do I think I deserve to walk into financial freedom and to have that time freedom I've always wanted. If you can answer yes to all these three questions, then you deserve to be here. You belong on this team and you belong on this journey with us. Because if it wasn't for the financial markets, I would not have had an opportunity to be in this space. I would not have an opportunity to really put myself in a position to change other people's lives. And it's just been absolutely incredible. You know, I've burned all my other bridges for B. I've literally went 110% all in. And this team has literally 100 times in numbers in the last 3 weeks. There's massive momentum here. Now, knowing that there's massive momentum here, that means one thing for you. There's an opportunity for you guys to be part of something called the First Movers Advantage. Now, Dustin is just launching today, and I have such a great deal of respect for Dustin. And I know he's going to come out with some amazing systems that are going to help you guys, that allow you to penetrate the marketplace and really get people into this deal the right way. But positioning and timing is key in this business, right? Every new launch is at ground zero. So if you want to be part of the movement and you really see yourself as somebody who deserves to have priority placement, prime real estate, then you have to take action. Today is the day to take action, because the last thing you want is to be on this call 3 months from today, take a look at the organization's growth and say, man, I was on that call 3 months ago and I could have been part of that movement, right? It's the worst feeling in the world. We've all been there. And that's just me being very transparent. The beautiful thing about this is we knew that B was going to hit their momentum phase and grow to over 190,000 active customers in this business. We knew what was going to happen with or without us. We just looked at each other and said, you know what, we might as well be part of this movement, because this is going to be something that's going to revolutionize the world, right? And with the implications that artificial intelligence and automation puts on the regular jobs, and when you look at literally surgeons, drivers, market analysts, telemarketers, retail sales, if you look at everything across the board, automation is getting ready to replace that. So understanding that the regular job market is at risk due to these factors, partnering with a company like B, where their sole purpose is to take that automation and put it in the palm of your hands so that you have an opportunity to be ahead of the curve. So I implore you to get back to Dustin, to get back to the person who invited you to this call, whoever sent you this webinar, whoever invited you to this live call, get back to them and say, look, I'm ready to lock arms. Regardless of what it is, I have an open mind. I believe in myself. I know I can tackle the financial markets, and it's really time to take action now, right? If I never took action, guys, a year ago, I would not be here today. And like I said, you know, we'll be here to help you and support you every step of the way. We got your back 1000%. And what I would like to do here is I would actually like to pass this call back to Dustin, because, you know, I know you guys know Dustin. I know that he's part of your network. And I just want to give him an opportunity to close this thing out, guys. I'm a big believer in mission and vision. I don't like to hype things at all. But I'm telling you right now, with this opportunity, all it takes is action. Just be a customer, even if you don't want to build, whether you want to get to the 2 and free, whether you want to get to diamond or not, it doesn't matter. This platform, these services will 110% put you in a position to be profitable, what you've always wanted. The answer is here. The time is now. Let's take action. Dustin, I'm going to pass this over to you, my brother, so you can close this out. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I appreciate you all like crazy.
Thanks, Ali. And thank you guys, Thomas and Nicholas and JJ, for coming and joining us too on the Saturday. I actually have a baseball game here that I'm going to leave in about like 5 minutes after I'm done with this. I'm jumping in the car with my 10-year-old to go to a baseball game. So I know we all have different lives. And it was, as much as I want to be a motivational guy, whenever Ali jumps on, I watch the stuff that he does. It's like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to do that anymore, you know, and to have him on my team and be able to send people to the webinars like that, and to have Coach Carver on my team to be able to send people any questions that we have about Forex in general. He's 10,000 times more knowledgeable than I am at that. I do know how to build teams. I know how to build pretty massive teams. As you know, it's 4,000 people. I was taking some notes. It's kind of what they have built right now. And Carver, am I wrong, or is this pretty new to the U.S., right? The U.S. soil, you guys are pretty much the first team, right?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much they just unlocked it here in the U.S., I believe, about 10 months ago. And as far as that goes, we're kind of leading the way there.
Yeah, we're crushing it, right? So 4,000 people. You guys know how I get when I'm excited about something. I'm going to go start building some stuff. I'm going to text the crap out of people. I'm going to email the crap out of people. I only have 2 people signed up with me right now because I didn't do it until today. I want to start on the 20th and start right now, right? So You guys are the lucky ones on this call. If you guys want to get those prime real estate positions right on top, then you guys want to go to B Dustin. Check that out, Carver. www.bdustin, BEDUSTIN, go there.com. And you guys, my link is on there. You guys can watch a quick video on how to sign up there as well and get signed up. Be the first on the top of the team. I'm looking at some of the notes here. So what my plan is I have StreamSale, and you guys know I have ringless clicks, right? So we could reach millions of people, which I'm going to do. I'm talking thousands of people. I'm going to sign up with this. You guys will be on the top. But what I'm also going to have for you guys is I'm going to have a capture page I'm going to build, which is going to go into a video sales page, which is then going to lead them to the webinars that Carver and Ali and JJ and Nicholas put on. And then it's going to also do follow-ups to them about 5 minutes after the webinars are done. It's going to send them a follow-up, either text or follow-up email. I'm going to do a bunch of testing on all this. It's going to be crazy how many people are going to get to sign up. And then we get to do some onboarding. We get to bring them in. Don't let them go. And, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? No, we're not doing that. We're going to, bam, onboard them, show them the platform, show them how to do it, introduce them to the team, introduce them to our telegrams, take care of them. I've never really been with a team that has this much support ever. I've always been the one that's doing the supporting. And to have some cast to do some support like this as well, the sky is absolute limit. And if you don't want to build, you don't have to build. We're going to be putting people underneath you, though. I can tell you that much. I'm already getting hit up on the messenger, and this is going to go out to all of my lists, everybody today. And then starting Monday, I'm going to be on Facebook, and I'm going to build this to thousands. So if you want to be the one on top, right now's the time. BDustin.com. There was a question, something really quick. Somebody's asking about free. There's something. Is there a free thing I missed?
Hey, there we go. Yeah, so people have the ability to go ahead and earn 2 and free. As a customer, you simply refer 2 people into the platform. It doesn't matter if they come in on Learn, doesn't matter if they come in on Live, or if they come on an Elite, bronze, silver, gold prime. It don't matter, bro. Somebody refers 2 people into the platform, they get their membership free. But the thing is once you want to go ahead, you want to start earning commissions, you upgrade to that $45 yearly IBP, the independent brand promoter, about to be independent brand influencer. Once you upgrade to that $45 yearly fee, you then will be able to be in the position of start earning commissions. Once you're earning the commissions, you step away from the customer side of things where you no longer have that 2 and free. Just want to clarify.
Cool. That's with the free thing, and that's great. So you got to pay your initial investment, and then once you find 2 people, then it's free. 40. Okay, cool. So yeah. So to answer that question, you can make a ton of commissions. Yeah, 100%. Once you got a free account, it's just free. That means your monthly is free. Then go from there. So that being said, guys, this is recorded. I'm going to move this to my YouTube video here in a minute, and I'm going to blast it. And I'm going to make a lot of YouTube videos. I'm going to blast that too. Speaking of that, I'm going to teach you guys how to be the top of the ranks of the YouTube videos as well. So you guys need to get on it very quickly. Go to bdustin.com, get signed up. You guys be the first one right on top. And then guess what? Everybody else that comes right underneath you. So that being said, guys, Thomas, tons of love for you. Nicholas, tons of love for you. Ali, tons of love. JJ, tons of love. Everybody else that joined me, that follows what I do, that trust in what I do, tons of love to all of you guys. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. You guys are going to see this on YouTube. You're going to see a lot on YouTube. Remember, www.bdustin.com. You be the first on the team. We'll talk to you guys soon.
BEDUSTIN. Make sure you guys go ahead. Somebody dropped in the chat box who said, is there a time limit? Guys, it takes maybe 10-15 minutes to upload this video and press send. So yeah, I mean, how fast can you type your name? Yeah. But brother Dustin, I already know you're gonna hit a home run with this, bro. I know you're gonna crush it. Tell Bash that I said to go hit a home run for me at his game, and man, let's have an amazing day.
All right, brother. Cool. You guys know how to get a hold of me if you have to. Facebook, text, all that good stuff. So we'll talk to you guys soon. See you.
Right,
take care.